In your developing story tonight, South Korea has deployed 2 warships with missile defense systems a day after the North apparently moved a missile to its east coast.
Now, Newsfest has been closely monitoring the developments on the volatile peninsula over the past few days.
Aaron Rajaratnam reports.
South Korean media has reported, quoting top military officers, that 2 warships would be deployed on the east and west coasts. The South Korean Navy has sent 2 Aegis destroyers equipped with advanced radar systems as North Korea moves closer to a missile launch.
The 2 destroyers dispatched by the South Korean Navy each weigh 7,600 tons and consists of Spy-1 radar. The destroyers can track hundreds of targets as far as 1,000 kilometers away. The South Korean Navy says that the vessels will be stationed on its east and west coast to track any missile launched by Pyongyang. This move comes as the North recently moved a medium-range missile to the east coast, as the US strengthened its Pacific missile defenses and radar surveillance amid intensifying threats from Pyongyang. Unconfirmed reports say that North Korea had apparently moved 2 missiles and had loaded them onto the launchers.
Reports coming in from East Asia suggest that the North has moved a short-range missile known as the Musudan to the east coast. According to intelligence analysis, the component seen in the satellite imagery can fly about 3,000 to 4,000 kilometers and is capable of hitting the US base in Guam in the Pacific Ocean.
South Korea has played down the North's missile move, saying it may be for a test rather than a hostile act. In recent weeks, the North has ramped up its rhetoric and made specific threats to target US territory. One of the targets named by Pyongyang was the Pacific island of Guam, which hosts a US military base. Yesterday, the US confirmed it would deploy a missile defense system to Guam in response to the threats. It is believed that the North holds 4 varieties of missiles. The short-range missile is known as the Nodong, which can reach targets within 1,000 kilometers. The next mid-range missile is known as the Taepodong-1, which can reach up to 2,200 kilometers. The Musudan, which was believed to have been moved by the North, can reach targets up to 4,000 kilometers away. North Korea has not yet conducted a test firing of the Musudan missile, which was first revealed in 2010 in Pyongyang. The North's long-range missile, the Taepodong-2, can reach targets as far as 6,000 kilometers away, bringing high number of casualties with it. Despite North Korea's belligerent rhetoric, it has not taken direct military action since 2010, when it shelled a South Korean island and killed 4 people. But in recent weeks, it had threatened nuclear strikes and attacks on the US and South Korea. Today, UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon said nuclear threats are not a game and warned that any miscalculation or misjudgment in the crisis over North Korea could have serious implications.
Nuclear threat is not the game. It's very serious. And it has, I think they have gone too far in their rhetorics. And I'm concerned that if by any misjudgment, by any miscalculations of the situation, if any unwanted crisis happens on the Korean Peninsula, this will have very serious implications. And I sincerely hope again that the DPRK authorities will change their course to spend more time and resources in improving their well-being and economic situations for their own people.
Yesterday, North Korea blocked access to its Kaesong Joint Industrial Zone with South Korea for the 2nd day running and threatened to pull out its 53,000 workers in a reaction to the South's airing of a military contingency plan to protect South Korean workers there.
North Korea has nuclear capabilities. According to the assessments, now they have 7 kilotons worth of nuclear capability. Now, according to Chuck Hagel, the U.S. Defense Secretary, it's a serious threat, and always there were rhetorics from North Korean side. And on the other hand, when there was an attack, a threat was prior to attack. So therefore, we don't know whether the North Korea is going to use their nuclear capabilities with these missiles, or it's just missiles targeting Guam province.